Hey, instead of my usual episode wrap up, I want to take just a few minutes to talk about something serious. Something we all need to consider carefully as A&P professors, especially in the current climate. As educators, we often tend to be optimists. We believe deeply in the potential good that comes from the pursuit of knowledge and learning. But history shows us repeatedly that educators, particularly professors, are often the first targets in times of rising authoritarianism. Think about it. In nearly every modern society that's veered toward authoritarian rule, from Russia in the early 20th century to Western Europe in the 1930s to Latin America in the 70s and 80s, and then Russia again in the early 21st century, to more recent events worldwide. Professors and intellectuals have faced enormous pressure. They've lost jobs, faced censorship, and sometimes far worse, simply because they posed questions, sought truth, and encouraged critical thinking. Authoritarian systems thrive on control of information and suppression of dissent. Professors, by the very nature of our jobs, stand in direct opposition to that. We don't just deliver content, we cultivate independent thought. We challenge assumptions, and we encourage open dialogue. These are precisely the things authoritarian systems can't tolerate. And let's be clear, we've seen troubling signs closer to home recently. Pressure on curricula, restrictions on academic freedom, even direct attacks on the integrity of educators themselves. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that it's essential we remain watchful, aware, and prepared. Let's not dismiss these patterns lightly. We need to recognize the signs of erosion in academic freedom early, when we still have the strength and numbers to speak up. It's also important that we remain empathetic, not only to our colleagues who are immediately impacted, but also to those who may not yet realize what's affecting others today might well affect them tomorrow. Now, more than ever is the time to support one another across institutions, disciplines, and even differences of opinion. Yeah, we might disagree about certain details, certain approaches, certain philosophies of teaching, but let's never forget that beneath these differences lies our shared purpose: educating, guiding, and protecting the integrity of scientific knowledge itself. We're all in this together, and our collective strength depends on our solidarity. Let's commit to standing together, speaking up when we see injustice, and remembering always that our greatest power lies in unity, empathy, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. History has taught us these lessons clearly, sometimes painfully. Let's ensure that we heed them today. Well, thanks for listening. I think it's important to remind ourselves of this. Now, let's move forward together into a new year of love and kindness. I'll see you down the road.